We just got a letter. Hey William, I moved off to college about a month ago and I'm already having a blast, but I'm starting to feel quite lonely. I know what you mean. It seems that all anyone I meet is interested in is partying, drinking, most of the time underage, getting high and things like that, and I'm not that kind of girl. Honestly, I'm not that kind of girl either. My friends seem to be getting into that lifestyle and are inviting me to tag along. No one is forcing me to do anything, but I still feel the pressure to compromise my morals just to be accepted and fit the mold of the stereotypical college student. Help me out? Closed mouth frowny face. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm a bit of a nerd. My ideal party is that we all meet at a mutual place and maybe play Settlers of Catan. We might be able to watch a Miyazaki movie if you guys know how to shut the freak up. No talking while Princess Nausicaa's talking. Shh, shh. Maybe we might even marathon a pointless show on Netflix and give our own sarcastic and/or condescending commentary. Because judging people is funner in numbers. If we're really good friends, maybe we can even just sit and talk about our feelings and emotions. Yup, I am that guy. I mean, you guys will be doing most of the feeling because I died on the inside a long time ago, and sometimes I just like to hear about feelings and emotions so I can try to remember what it used to feel like. Nikki, here's a picture of me at what I believe is my very first college party. Let's go ahead and give this photo a brief analysis. These red cups you see in the hands of asserted individuals are likely filled with cheap alcohol supplied by older students who are down with getting minors intoxicated, probably with the hopes of using them sexually because the only time they can get a female is if the female is wasted just like their personality. Notice, many of the hands in this photo are in the middle finger position because these students are explaining to future viewers of the photo that they don't give a F word about them. They would like for others to know this so they come off as edgy and thus won't get beat up for being different. This individual is holding a pillow he randomly found somewhere as an act of distracting people from his inability to take a photo like a decent person. He is acting out. This is a hover hand's attempt to be corrected before a photo was taken. If you can't tell, that's me in the corner looking as if the cameraman is pointing a gun at my hopes and dreams of ever being a part of something. Little did I know that this photo was a foreshadow for the rest of my life in college. Me, standing alone in a jacket that I bought because it reminded me of Spider-Man. Side note, there is a 110% chance that there is 7-Up or Sprite in that cup because I'm a square. About the toughest thing I drink are the accumulated tears of unfulfilled dreams of being normal. Although it may not seem like it, Nikki, quite frankly, I don't really have any harsh feelings against alcohol. I just know it's not for some people, and some of those people are I. Because some people have the ability to drink moderately and not make a fool of themselves, and some people don't. Remember, Nikki, it is very important that we don't look down on other people who choose to live their life differently than we do. I mean, although every morning we do wake up in the comfortableness of our beds, and sometimes they wake up in trash cans, or sometimes worse, in the local county jail, and they find out that they have a new roommate. His name is Debo. He's happy to see you. He's got a real big discussion to have with you about what you're in for. Do they really ask you that, or is that just in movies? I don't know. I've never been in jail. Maybe someday. I hope so. Please let me go to jail so I can find out the answer to this one question I have. But I think the worst part about not being a part of the party life is being ignorant of so many things that are going on around you. Once I took a liking to a female who decided one day that she wanted to buy some alcohol. Sadly for me, I have a rule that I do not do things with intoxicated females because that's like using cheat codes. I'm not gonna lie to you, getting women to suck face with me is no longer about the fun of sucking face with another person, it's about winning. I used to care about having fun, but like I said, I died on the inside a long time ago. All I care about now is winning. The win does not count if you use cheat codes. Cheat codes are only acceptable if you're playing Grand Theft Auto. And the last time I checked, there are no flying cars around, and if I barely hit a cop car with my car, they don't start shooting at me. Not immediately, at least. Police brutality. So for you non-party people, when people buy alcohol, they also buy another drink that they drink at the same time, which is called chasing, for reasons I don't know. I think it's to make it less alcohol-y, but if you're gonna drink alcohol, why don't you just drink all alcohol? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why I don't drink. Usually, the chaser is like a can of soda or some orange juice. So while we're in the grocery store, she asked me, what goes good with a vanilla drink? She's talking about alcohol. I knew this. I thought about how I can answer this question while still seeming sophisticated and well-versed in other things in life rather than what spells Harry used in the Goblet of Fire. What I should have said was soda, or anything really other than what I said, but what I ended up saying was, I don't know, cookies? Really, William? Cookies? Can you at least try to make it seem like you don't get your cultural knowledge from Sesame Street? Can you at least for one day convince somebody that you go to sleep after 8:30? Now she's gonna know you're a square. We're never gonna get to suck face. I'm done. I'm done with myself. You're on your own. You're on your own. I just had a moment. I'm sorry. It won't happen again, at least until the next video maybe. And Nikki, As embarrassing as these things are, they are still who I am. If we fall into society's pressures and become something that we are not, that would be wrong and we should be stoned for it. Nikki, the next time you get invited to one of those parties, do yourself a favor and go. You might find out that you really enjoy yourself being yourself, and if they don't accept you for it, that is too bad for them. And you might really end up having a good time because drunk people are hilarious. Thank you.
Hi Nerdy Nation, give peace a chance, and Knuckle time.
Leave Nikki some advice, please. You can always email me a question at contactwilliamtoday@gmail.com. Have a good time that you are in. If you need to be reminded to wash your hands, I'm not gonna hire you, you disgusting individual. Get them out.